I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pointless Web Browsing. I'm your host, Grave Knives, coming to you from the Graves Court. Today, we are going to venture back, kind of what we did last week. We came across that blowtorch Pop-Tart. I hate saying it. It's almost like a damn tongue twister for me. But within that page and that reading and everything, there was a link to another one that said Fun with Grapes. And I mentioned checking it out. And that's what we're doing today. So this one was last updated on the 14th of June, 1994. Author is the same individual, the Patrick R. Mouchard, whatever his name is. Pat. The author is Pat. Abstract. Using only cheap, readily available equipment, you can create a spectacular light show in the comfort of your very own kitchen, providing hours of fun and excitement for your family, friends, and pets. Ordinary grapes were, when properly prepared and microwaved, spark impressively in an extremely entertaining manner. All right, well, Pat, we're going to be holding you to that little claim of you can do this in this light show in your kitchen. Okay, so introduction. We have made an important new discovery in the field of culinary entertainment. Properly prepared, the common seedless grape can be made to combust spectacularly when subjected to a short 5 to 10 second duration of microwaves. The study was conducted based upon suggestions from dozens of IRC route participants using locally available funds and equipment. Excuse me, coming over a cold still. Materials required. The following materials were needed for this study: green grapes, microwave safe plate, a knife, a microwave oven, and no parental sponsors. Both authors are fortunate to have supporting funds unencumbered by parental restrictions. Let's see. Procedure. The authors carefully cleared the laboratories of all non-essential personnel, especially those persons who might attempt to abort the experiment while the grapes were still in pre-combustion phase. Next, the grapes were carefully prepared for proper theatrical effect. The knife was used to carefully slice the grape almost in half, leaving the grape halves attached by the skin. Next, the grape halves were placed face down in the middle of the microwave safe plate. Got a little picture here. Slice it, leave the skin, fold them down. Not hard. Next, the plate with the prepared grapes were placed into the center of the microwave oven and the door carefully shut. The microwave was set to cook at full power for 40 seconds. Finally, after various recording devices were in place, the start button on the microwave was engaged. Observed results. As can be seen from Figure 2, the effect of the microwaves of the sliced grapes produced an extremely satisfying flare and associated sparks. The photographic quality of Figure 2 is slightly deteriorated due to the poor lighting conditions at the time of the experiment. Really? I mean, really, I would just, I mean, especially nowadays, I'm sure it's not, in this frame of mind, but, it was 1994. You had a camera looking through a microwave door. Hell no, we're not going to see shit. Well, at least nothing super clear. But yeah, you can actually see that sucker. I mean, if that's the grape, man, that's kind of crazy. What makes a grape do that? That's kind of weird. What other fruits do that, or vegetables, or anything else? Please let me know. I mean, why would you ever microwave a grape? That's a pretty good question, but the sparks began approximately 5 seconds after the microwave was started. Approximately 3 to 4 seconds after that, the force of the sparks separated the grape halves by approximately 1.5 centimeters, ending the theatrical effects. At that point, the microwave session was aborted to prevent further damage to the microwave and or grape. The post-combusted grape is shown in Figure 3. So it's blown apart and it's burnt up. It is definitely burned really, really good, just on the sides where it was connected, though. Strange. Very strange. Maybe it has something to do with the skin coating. Discussion and conclusion. As this report was being prepared, it became evident that the researchers that a miscommunication occurred from the experimental design to the actual conduct of the experiment. The original experimental design called for the grapes to be placed on the plate with the slice side up, whereas the experiment occurred with the slice sides placed downward. Further research will be required to determine if the positioning of the grapes significantly affects the theatrical results. Apparently not, because we're at the bottom of the page and they didn't come back. So it apparently it either didn't affect anything or it didn't work, or I don't know. A future experiment calls for microwaving of multiple grapes simultaneously for increased theatrical effect. For those who wish to forge ahead on this research, the authors suggest separating each grape by a distance of 1.5 centimeters or more. Note that the authors take no responsibility for any accidents resulting in this misapplication of this study. If your microwave blows up and your house catches fire, call the fire department, not us. Our microwave ovens appear to be in good shape after repeated experiments. We'll tackle that in a second. The results of this study will greatly enhance the field of culinary entertainment. New pyrotechnic methods have been developed using commonly available grapes and microwave ovens. The results of the study and its derivative work provide fertile ground for new research. The authors are planning to use this research as a basis for experimentation with other species of grapes and produce. Results of such study will be made available in future publications. Acknowledgements. The authors gratefully acknowledge the operators of IRC. Okay. Okay, so first of all, they said you could do it. Dude starts off and he said, don't do this shit in your kitchen. I'm just saying. Because he's like, oh, do it in your kitchen, put on a fantastic, light show for your family, friends, and pets. Yeah, you're going to probably catch something on fire. Because what was it, right down here where he was like, yeah, it was aborted, Yeah, at this point, the session was aborted to prevent further damage to the microwave and or grape. So, I mean, yeah, don't use your normal microwave if you're going to do this stuff, like, have a throwaway microwave, kind of like the toaster. Don't do this shit inside your house. So you'll fucking catch it on fire, man, and you're going to be in trouble. I would have to be out in the open, out in the country or something with like a portable power source to it, and then I'd be down to do it. But like where people could take cover, I don't know. Who knows what, it's a grape, but I wouldn't expect that to happen either. All right, from a grape. That's pretty shocking. That's pretty surprising. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's it. That's our, I know it's a short episode, right? It's a short page. What can I say? All right. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm Grave Knives. Until next time, I'll see you then.